Hey, right guys, Trophy Reacts here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 6 of Avatar the Last Airbender, Netflix's Avatar the Last Airbender Season 1. I enjoyed the last episode. I don't think it was bad. I don't think there's been a bad episode yet, but I think episodes 4 and 5 have been fine. Like I say, the last episode kind of being devoid of any colour was a bit sad to look at, and we did mix in 3 episodes overall. Like I say, a couple of episodes from season 2 were actually a big part of the last episode, and now we've got a change where Aang is just going off to the Fire Nation without the aspect of Katara being ill, which I don't mind actually, because Katara being ill and Aang just going off to get medicine. I mean, was it that important? Maybe it was. I can't remember the ins and outs of that storyline, but I guess you can go about it another way. So this should be, like I said in the last reaction, this should be a slam dunk for an episode, because just the premise of this episode is really, really great. If you know, you know. But we'll see if they're able to pull it off. And also, I'm going in with this episode knowing the outcome of this episode, whereas obviously when I did it with the original, I didn't know what the bit was going to be. I mean, I don't want to say it, but we all know. So, episode 6, guys, if you enjoy, make sure to leave a like, as it does help the video and it does help the channel. And Patreon is linked down below. If you do want to join us over on there, we should have finished the entire show by the time this episode is on YouTube, so you can get the rest of the reactions if you want them a little bit early. But for now, episode 6, let's do this.
So it's hard to remember there was a time when we were actually excited
Oh, here
to
we
show
go.
the world our true face.
That's the premise of this whole episode, really.
I remember my first war council meeting. They were smaller affairs back then, more private. OZAI, however, seems to enjoy having an audience.
Father says he welcomes different opinions.
I'm sure he does. Look how happy and chipper he is. Oh, okay,
Why are
cool.
we off course? Who changed the heading?
I am in charge of this mission. I am the commander of this ship.
And I
Oh, he
am
loves
an
it.
admiral.
He's so proud
Fire
of
Lord
himself.
OZAI saw fit to put me in charge of all operations related to the capture of the Avatar. I'll come by later to discuss a few personnel changes I'd like to make. Until then, carry on.
Alright, you tell him, bro.
Resume course. Lieutenant, do you know what the punishment for mutiny is?
I do, and that's why I can't do what you say.
Yeah, he's one of the guys higher up the chain.
Are you seriously gonna let this spineless slug tell us what to do? He doesn't know
Spineless
what's at
slug.
stake. We can't let him come in and take it all away, not after everything we've been through.
Zhao is not the one who deserves your loyalty. Zuko is.
Loyalty? General, with all due respect, your nephew doesn't know the meaning of the word. If he did, he would have shown us, the people who've been with him night and day for 3 years, a lot more respect. Instead, we've had to put up with his insults and abuse and tantrums
He has had a few tantrums.
because he's never had to sacrifice anything. And if you ask anyone here, they'll tell you he may be a prince, but he's not our prince.
Bloody hell, he's been holding that in, hasn't he? What we got? Masks. Yes.
Greetings, wise sages. I'm glad to see you. My name is Aang, and I'm here to visit the shrine of Avatar Roku. You see,
They do not look
I'm the
impressed, bro.
Avatar.
We know.
Oh, it's him. He's from Lost as well, no?
You're supposed to be men of peace.
After him!
I think it was.
I'm a friend.
Sure. Hard and show.
These are relics from previous avatars that my grandfather gathered for safekeeping.
Yeah, sure, for safekeeping. He's a collector. He's a fanboy.
Step aside.
Great sage, this boy's the avatar. He
This
is
guy.
the hope for the world.
Step aside.
I can't do that.
Then you shall burn. Along with the
I
rest of the
respect this guy.
non-believers.
Well, there you go. God, someone's already getting burnt to a crisp in every episode of this show.
Bow before your elders. And to avert your eyes. And hop on one leg.
Oh, he's got you good with that. Roku cracking jokes.
Forgive me, I couldn't resist.
Avatar Kyoshi told me that I need to figure things out on my own. That it was part of my journey.
Sounds like her.
Kyoshi has always been kind of...
I won't accept Kyoshi slander. Not at all.
Avatars incarnations of each other?
We share the same spark, but we are our own people. I'm different from Kyoshi, just as you are different from either of us.
If, like, Roku and Kyoshi had a baby, would that baby just become another avatar? Could there be a second avatar? I'm sure people have asked these important questions. Granted, they couldn't be alive at the same time, but Ghost Roku and Ghost Kyoshi
Can hurt you in ways you can't imagine. Just ask Avatar Roku.
I don't have a choice, and I'm running out of time. He's captured my friends, and if I don't do something, we'll be lost forever.
Oh, I didn't realise that was them.
Represents something that Ko needs and cannot forget. The pennant belonged to the Mother of Faces, an ancient spirit who crafted faces for all, and she is Ko's mother. Ko longs for the same thing we all do. Family.
A totem.
So that little slug thing
Sounds like something he'd be willing to trade for. Thank you,
just
Roku.
wants his mom.
I hope that you're able to save your friends, but the truth is, for the Avatar, friends can be a liability. The Avatar has to make the impossible choices, placing the world's needs ahead of your needs. On that, Kyoshi and I agree. Trust me. It'll save you and the ones you love a lot of pain.
He's dipped. He's like, I'm not hearing this. Oh, hell yeah. Just get gone. Get flying.
What happened to them?
Oh. Hell yeah. Oh, get slapped. Oh, so quick.
You need to let me go.
People are depending on me. You don't know what's at stake.
I've heard the stories about how you're gonna save the world.
Feels like you could just get out that rope fairly easily.
You did it. You actually got him.
Yeah, she got him within like a day as well.
Feel
That's
free to count.
impressive.
I trust you. You know why?
Because if there's any missing, you'll come after us?
Because you're so cute.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Oh, and careful. This one's got a lot of heat on him. Bunch of hunters been sniffing around. Folks not to be messed with.
Twiddling his thumbs.
See you around, Avatar.
You know, I prefer in this already than I do to the animated show. She was fine in the animated show. It's just cool.
You couldn't have always been this way. What happened to you?
Nothing.
The Earth
I knew, yeah, got delved into a flashback after that.
We tried flanking them, but they keep lengthening the line.
Tundra tanks. To come over the top.
They're earthbenders. Our tanks would be buried under rocks in seconds.
Oof. That's an Oofy's first meeting.
If you send them into the heart of the forces, how will they retreat?
They won't.
But they'll be lost. You're gonna sacrifice them.
Sacrifice is a part of war. What division do you suggest?
The 41st. They're mostly new recruits. They're expendable.
Cool. Good for them.
This isn't something you learn in a textbook. Little boys should know better than to play at war.
But you're like 42. Go away.
It's a terrible plan.
You what?
What did you say?
Soldiers are gonna die, and for what? It's unworthy of a Fire Nation officer.
You dare question it?
Enough!
Oh, such a
There
sick
is only
one.
one way to resolve this. Agni Kai.
Agni Kai. Go, we just jump straight to Agni Kai. Okay, cool. Wow, okay, cool.
Let us through!
Take the Avatar.
Over my dead body.
Tempting. However,
Oh, jeez. Was there any need for that?
Non-archers. They can shoot the wings off a glowfly from 1,000 paces.
Well, I can do that, so it's not that impressive, but it's fine.
Going there would violate your banishment.
I don't care.
But OZAI does. And if he finds out...
But the Avatar
is lost!
He's stressing.
Now Zhao has the upper hand, but sooner or later he'll make a mistake, and that's when we can make our move. Until then, patience.
Do it to him, Zuko. Wow, really no Katara or Sokka this episode. I'm fine with that, to be honest. There's other things we can focus on.
Avatar. Had you heard of my name before your capture, or was this the first time?
Please, you have to let me go.
No.
This guy will not listen to you at all.
I'd worry a little. Oh, you won't be killed. If you die, you'll just be reborn. We'd have to begin our search for the Avatar all over again, so... You'll live.
Held captive forever.
Don't live well.
Oh, even that guy was giggling a little bit.
Blow all the hot air you want. It won't change your fate.
This guy seems to play this role quite well as well, actually. So maybe he was one of the more, like, whatever villains in Season 1. He's a good Season 1 villain.
We have captured the Avatar!
Yeah, well done, guys.
The glory of the Fire Nation!
This guy. He loves it. He loves all the glory. Yes. The blue spirit. The ultimate stealth mission. Always felt like this episode could have been like a Metal Gear Solid level or something. Alright. You just call other cards at this point, surely.
Sound the alarm!
Oh, there we go. Oh. So cool.
Who are you? Right. Run now. Talk later.
Yeah, probably best. The convenient rope, let's go.
Make sure to include the full transcript of my speech, but change loyal to faithful. Sounds more personal. Also, make sure
This guy's
the
way
great
better than
sage
this.
has everything he needs for his research.
And now add in the bug that the Avatar escaped again for the third time.
Now, is that loyal or faithful, sir?
This guy's a joker, isn't he?
The Avatar has escaped! The Avatar's escaped! There, on the wall!
Wow, they found him so quick. Oh, there.
Stop him!
Oh, yeah. Right. To be fair, they don't have much room to fight here, so... Let's go, dude! Wow, you lot are embarrassing. God, Philosopher's Stone CGI that was.
Hop on!
So cool. Even they're just in awe. Oh yeah, someone's done something now.
I need the Avatar alive.
Oh, he's like, yep.
What are you doing?
Now he's trembling.
Open the gate!
Do you have a shot?
Oh.
Take him out.
Damn. So cool.
Kill the mercenary! And recover the Avatar! Now!
Who's behind the mask? I wonder. Zuko? No way.
I have a small boat nearby.
You can't go anywhere. Not with those soldiers still out there. You shouldn't try to move. You're hurt.
I took a massive arrow to the dome of the head.
Can I ask you something? It might be a little personal.
Oh, and then we're going to get sent into a flashback.
Goat hair or rabbit?
Oh, okay.
Goat hair. It's stiffer, more control.
Oh, yeah.
My teachers made me practice every morning.
Such a great episode for Zuko, this is.
I've done 100 vertical strokes and 100 horizontal.
Me too. Except mine were for spiritual studies. A lot of the time when I was supposed to be meditating, I was actually sleeping. I always got caught. Probably didn't help that I snored.
Oh, a smile from Zuko?
When I capture you and bring you back, If I catch you, I can go home. Then I can take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
That's what you want? To be the next Fire Lord?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a dream come true, no?
Maybe you don't have to be like the other firebenders. Maybe you could be better than them. You know what the Fire Lord is doing is wrong. So you don't have to be like him. You can show some compassion.
Oh,
How dare you? I'm the crown prince of the Fire Nation. I will be the example for all firebenders. And my father is a great man.
Maybe a powerful man.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Get
I'm sorry.
KO'd.
I didn't mean to hurt you. I have a feeling you've been hurt more than enough.
Oh, I guess it's it. Yeah, there we go.
My plans. My strategy. My military, that's what you have insulted.
Forgive me, Father. I meant no disrespect.
Rise.
No, please, Father.
Rise!
Oh, yo.
Father.
Jin flexing.
Don't do this. He's your son.
We'll see.
God. God, his moves just look so powerful. Jeez. It's such a unit. And then his little flame ball. Iroh room for his boy. God. Oh, hesitated.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Oh, that's what he just said. Sorry, Zuko's mind went back. Oh. God, he don't look so too happy about actually doing that.
You know the worst part about being born 100 years ago? I miss my friends. Like Kusan. He was the best. And here's from the Fire Nation.
Oof.
If we knew each other back then, do you think we could have been friends?
I'm not going to give that answer.
Any sign of the prince, we'll let you know.
Thank you, Lieutenant. But I'll wait a little longer.
Little smile. Everyone just
You're
loves
wrong, you
Iroh.
know.
How can you not love Iroh?
About him not caring. If anything, Zuko cares too much. Especially about the people on this ship.
Didn't he get his hair shot off?
Of course, sir.
The good news is, he says your vision will be fine. Which means you have the good fortune of continuing to bask in my beauty.
Yes, thank God.
Now is not a good time.
I wish to speak with my son.
He's hurt.
He'll recover.
But he'll never heal.
Oh, call him out.
You must be willing to give up the weak to make yourself strong. That is what makes us the Fire Nation. That is why we sacrifice the 41st Division. That is what you must do.
It's off you pop. Not even a day after burning his eye out.
I have made a mistake. I've sheltered you, and it's made you soft like your mother.
Oof.
Well, since you seem unable to learn within the walls of this palace, perhaps the demands of the world outside will prove to be a better teacher. You will leave here immediately, and you are not to return.
God, OZAI's just a charming dad, you know.
Oh. And since you're so concerned with the 41st Division, take them with you as your crew.
Oh, I didn't even know that was the same division. So he actually saved them all.
We're the 41st.
And you're all alive because of my nephew's sacrifice.
Yeah, now put some respect on his name.
There's something out there.
Then we have our first great ep of this show.
It's him.
Still
Drop
5 minutes, but
I'm not going to ask you where you went. But in the future, nephew, I would appreciate it if you let me know whether or not you're still alive. There actually are a few of us who care about...
Yes, Iroh!
About such things.
About such things.
Attention! Our prince has returned.
Yes.
What's going on? They must have missed you at music night.
Yeah, that's the one. So cool. Love that music. Alright.
We'd travel incredible distances. Risk our lives. Even fight monsters.
I'm glad they just gave the time for Aang, Zuko, and Iroh this up. God, that thing is creepy as hell. The whole village is like, what the bloody hell just happened?
But I suppose it can be scary to admit you need people. Some might see that as a weakness, a liability.
Another village saved. Well, they're on 3 for 3. 4 for 4.
After all, finding out someone you love has left you behind.
Can we talk about it when I get back?
You knew that.
Of course.
Once I save my friends, we'll have more time.
I love it. I know I keep saying that bond's so good, but it just is. It must be repeated.
So he put on a mask. It's not hard to understand why. What's hard is knowing that sometimes the mask is who we really are.
Great episode. Thank God they actually gave this one justice, because this, I wouldn't say it's the first great episode of the original show. I think up to this point we'd had like quite a, I've got it here, so episode 13 that was. I'd say up to that point we'd had episodes 3, 4, whoa, we just scrolled all the way down for no reason, 4, 7, 8 and 12. I guess 12 and 13 kind of go hand in hand a little bit, but we'll just say 5, and then this episode came along and I felt like it was one of the absolute standouts for sure. So, definitely one of the most memorable ones as well, I think, in season 1. So yeah, I'd say this was the first really great episode of this show as well. I think Ep 2 was the one that came closest with Kyoshi Warriors. Like I said, I'm biased because of Suki and I love Kyoshi, but in terms of story, giving more to Zuko, more to Iroh, more to OZAI, a bit more to Aang. We didn't get any Katara and Sokka there until right at the end when they kind of came out of the cave, which I'm glad about. Like, what else could you really have done with them? We got their flashbacks in the last episode. Now I'm kind of glad we had that in there just so we could focus mainly. It just gave more time for Zuko and Iroh in this episode, which I was very happy about. Also, the villain, what's his name? The one who I said was kind of whatever in the original show. Oh, I'm blanking on his name, but he's... Oh, Commander Zhao, is it? Commander Zhao. Yeah, he's, I think, better in this, actually. I did not care for him at all in the animation. I thought he was, like, say, a good first season villain, but he's just, like, whatever in the grand scheme of things. Whereas here, it feels like he's got a bit more of a personality about him. I don't know. I think that's a good job because of the actor. I think the actor's doing a really good job of playing him. That's probably what it is. But, yeah, that was good to see. And then the flashbacks was great. And then Zuko getting the respect that he deserves at the end. Mainly because of Iroh. So, and saving the 41st division, I forgot that was that thing in the original as well, that he kind of saved that division. I can't remember if that's a detail that they've just conjured up here, or if that's is. I'm going to say it probably is something from the original, but if not, then I think that's a really good addition as well. If they did it, but again, I can't remember to be honest. 5 years, guys, 5 years. And I've only seen the show once, but I'm going to rewatch it. I think after this season. So rating, I'm going to give it its first 8 out of 10. I thought it was a really great episode. I thought the music was in the scenes that it needed to be in. Still, my only flaw would be some, again, like with all the shows, I'm not bringing down the rating because of this. It wouldn't have boosted up the rating or anything, but just some scenes are just still just too dark, and some scenes just aren't as colourful as I think they should be. But that's really the only major flaw I can think of with this episode. But again, it's every show ever now where they have to shoot in dark scenes and it just looks like, oh, you can't see anything. Have fun. So it's whatever. Yeah, we'll go an 8 out of 10 for this one, guys. So 2 episodes left. I'm going away to Bristol for the weekend, so I'm not going to get back to this show for... it's Friday today. I'll probably finish it on Monday now, but I'll have the episodes up for you guys over the weekend, so it won't make a difference for you guys watching it, but for me... unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because I'm seeing my sister in Bristol, so I'm excited for that. But in terms of watching the show, I'm going to have to leave it there for a few days. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time for episode 7, the penultimate episode. Until then, take care. Peace.